Hello, dudes and dudesses. Can you see what I'm doing? Take that and take that. Yeah. Today we're going to be building a new guardian farm with XP. It's not ugly, but I need it for a server I'm playing on. So I've designed this, and it's really easy to get droppings and XP. And before we go on, let me just show you the numbers. Droppings 1 food chest per 15 minutes and XP 1 to 30 levels in 3 to 4 minutes. Now let's dive into it. But before that, wear a helmet with breathing enchantment and use invisibility potions. Then it's totally safe to do this. I'm not going to show you how to defeat the Elderguardian and stuff like that, because I've done that so many times and there are hundreds of videos about it on the internet. But so go look at these. But build up these 4 columns right here and then go away. And then build a ring around it like this. I mean, you're just building on what's already there. And you leave in these gaps. Don't fill these out because we need those later. Then you take some soulsand like this. I mean, just 4 pieces like this. And then you just, let's cover it up because we don't really need it right now. Then you have a nice pattern looking like this. And then you take dirt and you go out 8 blocks and then you put another block at the end. So it's 9 blocks in total, like, like this. Let me get the block. There you go. And you do this on all 4 corners. Let me do this quickly. Dirt. Like this. Okay, I already know what you're thinking. No, I'm not doing a swastika. So I filled this out with dirt, and it's important that it's dirt because it's easy. Hello, there's always one, isn't there? So it's important that it's dirt because that's so easy to remove later on. Now you just go to a corner, any corner, and you build up 3 high like this, and you make a wall. Of course, it doesn't have to be glass. I just like it that you can see what's going on in there. Then you're totally safe in this space here, and then we can concentrate on the middle. What you're gonna do is build up a small house like this. Yeah, and it's actually pretty easy. I actually built the entire farm in survival on a new server, and it took me 5 hours, and that was including getting all the sand for the glass and smelting it and putting on, dyeing them because I used 2 colors, and going to the Nether getting soul sand and so on. So, and I'm not the fastest builder in survival. So you have signs on it like this, and then free will, free willy. Is it really? No, it's probably free willy, isn't it? Well, oh, sorry. Okay, then we're gonna build up, and now we're just gonna do a tube like this, and we're going to go all the way up to Y level 220 up there. But we do make a pit stop at Y186, and you can see that by using F3 in the game. And there we built a small platform like this, 5, 6, 7 out like this. So we have a place to stand. And then we just continue the tube up to 220. Let's see you when we get there. And here we are. And I actually, from Y level 186, I built another tube, smaller tube, right beside it, as you see, and I removed the last 3 ones. If you go up, you can see it's a pretty easy pattern, and it's just easy to build in the same workflow as you do the others. So this is the original tube, and we are going to be building one more that is at Y level 121 and on the new tube like this, so which is only 1 block wide. You can see it like this, right? Easy. And then we need to put a sign there, and you know what's coming now, right? Yes. It has to be there. I mean, you would hate me if it wasn't there. Then I'm gonna need some water to put in the tube, and we just place 4 buckets of water like this. And yeah, we probably need to. I just left that one out so you could see the shape of the tubes. So you do like this, and then you place in the last water as well in these 2 corners like this. And now it's time for the kelp trick. And you just do 2 corners opposite of each other, and then it will be source blocks, and you remove the kelp and you take the bubble elevator all the way to the top. It can be a bit tricky to do this in survival, but there's okay, but it's possible. You go into the bubble column to get air while you build. Can I go away? Go. While you build it. Then you just put a roof on it like this, and you're good to go up here. Then you go down to what's to become the killing platform right here, and we're going to stand at Y level 187. But before that, we need to remove these 2. So there's a hole down here, and then you have to go down like this and place a temporary block. It doesn't really matter how many. It's all about whether you want to have sorting system in when you build it for real. But at least you gotta have some. You gotta have more than 1 chest, because as I said in the beginning, the rates are pretty good. Then you take out these 2 as well. Be careful. There's a hole right down, and then you build these in there and these in there. Then you can see down these hoppers down here, you place rails like this, and minecarts, hopper minecarts like this to suck out the droppings. So far so good. Okay, what do we need? We need the platform, because we're actually going to be standing on Y187. What do we need now? Yeah, we need 1 more layer of hoppers to protect us from the guardians, and then we need trapdoors right there so they can't see us or hit us. And to be able to make it into an XP farm, we need to have sticky pistons turning this way in each side like this. Like this, very simple. And then you put a solid block on it, and you take a lever and put there. That will spawn proof it as well. And now you can actually make it into an XP farm, because that 1 block is the difference between the guardians dying or not. We probably need to get a chest. As I said earlier, you need to get more than 1 chest, because 1 double chest will fill in like 1 hour of AFKing, and if you use looting, it's going to be much faster. And maybe you want a sorting system, but at least you have to have this. Okay, then I think this part is done. All the way to here, then we just have to go down, and let's just check this. You can see the glass blocks going, that's where they're gonna fall. So let's just work down here. You need to put in the water at the 2nd block, not the 1st one. That's important. But you just do this all the way around, and just a quick note, in survival you would probably use this. Just take the bucket and place it like this, so you don't have to have that many buckets. So here you go, it's all filled with water. You can see it's flowing towards the middle like this, and I would put a lid on it. I would use a glass roof, but you really don't have to, but I think it's better for the purpose that I need the farm to have. So I left in this room where we can get down into the water, but before we do that, we need to clear the monument, or just it's the top part of the monument, from any plants and kelp and so on. So let me just do that. So now we have a nicely clean monument, and now we're going to remove the only blocks that we are basically going to touch in this monument. It's the 4 corner things here, just like this. And that's really not much work compared to the old-time Guardian farms. So now we're in the middle, and we basically want to make this solid. We don't want guardians spawning there and getting caught and not going into the farm. So we're going to make this whole middle part here solid like this. So you can see that's just like this, yeah. And then it's time for the soul sand. Yeah, and it isn't really that much, and it's easy to know where it's going because we just outline it with these guys here. So let me just do this. And in survival you would probably start from the middle and going out to these, but I just wanted to show you. So now I'll place down the soul sand, and you can see in this side where the drop is down to the guardian temple, there's two that hasn't soul sand under them, and that's totally on purpose because that's your way out when you remove the dirt down here. Otherwise the bubble columns would press you up and you wouldn't be able to get away from here. So when you're standing here, the current isn't that bad, but if you're worried about getting into the tube, you can just block it off before you remove the dirt. So like this, and then remove that afterwards. And removing dirt actually takes longer in creative than it does in survival when you have a good shovel, but just remove it like this, and then remove any barriers you may have set up, and boom, you're actually good to go. This is the farm done now. So let's get upstairs to 187 and see what's happening there. Now you can actually see and hear the noise. I have to do something with that in the video. But you can see the guardians spawning and slowly getting into the tube, getting up there and falling down again. And right now we are in AFK mode, which means that they just get killed up by the drop. And like this, and go into our chest. If we flick the levers, you can see maybe one or two will die from fall damage, but they will build up there and you'll be able to take them out with your sword, like this. Oh, God. I built the minecarts one too low, so you actually have to raise the minecarts with one hopper, just pointing straight down. Alright guys, this has been it. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like. If you're not subscribed, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!